Covid-19, second wave, India. Last 24 hours infections were 4,14,000, and the number of infections in India is just going up and up. Countries are trying to help India. Gulf or US or UK, almost all the countries, even China, was trying to help India, and India does need help. So we are in a tough situation, and tragic scenes are very much common everywhere. People are dying, the crematoriums are just flooded, and the places are less, so the people are not having enough beds. They do not have the oxygen supply by the government, and that's why people are taking the oxygen supply in the car itself, and many groups and philanthropic organizations have come forward to help people. So this is a very testing time, I would say, and people say that whatever happens for good, for a purpose. I don't know, like when I was in a tough time in my life, when my dad was diagnosed with cancer, thankfully he is fine now, survived, and it was a very tough time for me. And when one of my friends came to see him, to visit him, I told him that we always used to say that may Almighty do everything well, have faith in Almighty, but then that is the real time when you are tested. I'm not saying that we should lose hope, but then that is a very, very tough time, and it is not easy to just accept things, especially when it comes to trust upon the Almighty, whoever you believe in. So right now also people say that yes, it is something good in whatever happens, even if your loved ones is dying or are dying in your family, among your friends, your colleagues, among your relatives. How you can just say that it is happening for good? But then let me tell you one thing, it is always happening for a purpose. I don't know if it is for good or not. It is tough for us to accept it is for good or bad, I don't know, but then it is always happening for the purpose, and there is something that we can learn from every situation, every time, every scenario, and that's what we are going to do in this video. We are just going to talk about 5 things that we can learn from this COVID-19, and if we can learn this, I'm sure we can make things better for our future if we survive, and I'm sure inshallah we'll get through this. So the first one is never be in debt beyond your capacity in a crisis. Now I will just change it. With respect to the crisis, try to change your spending style. Like if you are a person who likes cars or gadgets or bikes, whatever may be the case, it is okay if you like it, but then do not go for a debt which is not bearable. Like if something happens, like you do not have a job and you are out of job for 3 months, you will be in trouble to pay the debt for pay the EMI. So don't try to be, even think of being in that kind of situation, especially after this COVID-19, because let me tell you, this will go for permanent, for forever. No one knows when this will come. No one knows. So be very careful. This is the first thing. The second one is have a decent amount in your savings account. When I say this, I'm not talking about multiple financial instruments in which you invest, for example, stocks or mutual funds or other things, or FDs. What I'm talking about is liquid funds. If you want it right now, you can just withdraw it, right? Because even if you are going for the equities, it will take 2 business days or 2 working days. So you need to make sure that you are having approximately like 6 times of your salary, monthly salary, in your bank account. Whenever you need it, you can just withdraw it in the times of need, in the times of emergency. This is the second thing. And the third thing is try to have a fixed income from a job or another source of income which is independent and invariable of the market. What do I mean by that? Look at the people who are having small businesses, local businesses, and it is depending on the market. try to have a job which will take care of you in these tough times. I'm not saying that all the industries or all the sectors will be able to take care, but there are many companies, many industries of their size, depending upon the size and depending upon the employer, to be very specific, they are taking care of their employees. And even if it is shops, some of the employers are taking care of their employees by paying half salary and not calling them to the job, and even if they are calling, it is just for 4 to 5 hours. So yes, try to find those kind of sources of income. This is the third thing. Good financial and planning habits. What do I mean by that? You must always try to keep a track of your financial spendings, like planning. The finance is all about the way you spend things. Okay, whenever you are having money, how you are spending. For example, if you want to go to your office for a meeting and you are getting late, and you know that if you board a bus, the bus will stop at multiple points and you might get late for your meeting, and the meeting is very important, you hire an Ola or Uber or auto, it's fine. Okay, but if you are and that too, you know that there is a traffic. Okay, and if you take another way, Ola or Uber, it will save time and you will be able to reach the office on time. If that is the case, go for it. But if not, I would say most of the times, which is not, try to leave home early, and not just leaving home early, try to make sure that you are going for the cheapest mode of transportation, the economic mode of transportation. Not just this, with respect to planning, you must always plan for your family, for yourself and your future. What do I mean by that? Multiple financial instruments like a health insurance policy or a life insurance policy, all these things, it is very important, because in these times you never know. And forget about these times also, if you are not in this time, anytime, you must have a life insurance. For example, if something happens to you, or a term insurance, like these days it is going on, if something happens to you, your family is taken care by the company. Okay, the insurance policy. Or if you are having a health insurance, a Mediclaim, and something happens to you, you are hospitalized, then it is taken care by the company from whom you have bought the health insurance policy or the Mediclaim. All these things, and this is how you can take care of your finances and your family, your present and future. The last thing, which is gratitude and helping others. Gratitude is, be thankful for whatever you have right now. If you're alive, if you are breathing, if you are healthy, if your family members are breathing and healthy, you must be very much thankful. Because I've heard people saying that घर में बहुत बोर हो गया, कंटाला आ रहा है, वैताग गया, and all those shits like that. But believe me, if you look at the people around you, you will see how much fortunate you are that you are breathing, and you are breathing without any difficulty. And helping others, right? The people who are not able to come to your house because of COVID-19, the maids, the washermen, the watchmen, all these people. Look, many people like myself, I'm fortunate that I have a job and I have a flow of income. My company is paying me. I have a job that I can do. There is a provision that I can work from home. Wonderful. So I'm fortunate, alhamdulillah. And that's why I must try to, the people who are working for me, even if they are not able to work, I should pay them the salary. I know it is difficult. It is difficult for the people who are not at job, and they are going through tough times or half salary. It is very difficult. But then who are able to do it, the people, you should do it. So this is what we have, and this is what I wanted to share. And hope you like the video, and let me know if there is anything else we can add. Till next time, take care, stay safe, bye bye.